Okay, ladies. Okay, we are in our final segment of the meeting this morning. We are a little bit over time, but that's okay. I just want to do a shout out to Nancy and Kathy for the amazing, gorgeous projects that they did. I don't know about you, but I have so many ideas to use in my workshops the next couple weeks for celebration. So yes, okay, all right, so right now we're going to start our mystery stamping. I know some of you are on, go ahead and comment. I can see, all I see is Facebook users, so you're just going to have to, like, if you want me to know who's commenting, to put your name after it. But we're going to do some mystery stamping, and then we are going to do the prize patrol, and then we're going to wrap up our morning, so you can go ahead with your afternoon. Okay, so this is my take on the mystery stamping project. It's a corner tuck card, okay? So there we go. And I use the new Friendly Gnomes set. And this DSP is the Hostess packet, the big, thick Hostess packet in the mini catalog. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with that, all right? So I told you to get a piece of cardstock, 4 1/4 by 11, and cut off 3 inches, right? So we did that. The next piece is your DSP. So your DSP, this is 3 3/4 by 5. And then this one was 1 by 5 1/4, if I remember correctly. And then I think it's a 2 1/2 by 2 1/2 piece, and I cut it on the diagonal. All right. And then we have this piece here. I should have another piece somewhere. I'm not quite sure where it got to, but anyway, this piece here for the white piece here, I think it's 2 1/2 by 2 1/2, or it's 3 by 3, and this is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. But I don't have it here, so I'll have to figure out what I did with it because I know I cut it. All right, so I already scored this. So I score this. This was scored at 5 1/2. So once again, 4 1/4 by 11, you cut off 3 inches, and then you score at 5 1/2. So that'll be that part. And then this piece is 5 by 3 3/4, the Designer Series paper. So the colors that I used are Granny Apple Green and Starry Sky. So we're gonna just layer that right in there. We're gonna take this strip, and right there. So this is actually 4 1/4 by 1. I said 5 1/2. It's 4 1/4 by 1. Or is it 5 1/2? It might be 5 1/2. Whatever that little strip was. I don't have everything in front of me. So we're just gonna layer that there. And then I'm gonna take this piece, these two pieces. Now I cut a piece here, 2 1/2 by 2 1/2, and this 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. I'm gonna actually use this one, I think. And I cut this just because I want this to be a little sturdier. So I'm gonna layer those together. If I can find my tape. And what I want you guys to do is, once you do your mystery stamping project, you could go ahead and post it in the thread. Okay. So we're gonna layer that on there like this. But it's real important that when you put your little corner up here, that you don't put tape all over it. I did that this morning, or whenever I made my project. Last night I made it. And then you can't do your little corner tuck thing if it's sealed shut, right? So you just want to stick that there. And then we're gonna do this piece, and let me see. Let me go over here and see if I can find that other piece of paper. Well, even if I don't, I have this here, and I'm gonna cut it down. How about that? So this is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. There we go. And then I'm just gonna layer my piece of, well, here's the piece of white I want. This piece of white right there. Well, I'm glad you entered enjoyed your morning and the beginning of your afternoon. Hopefully this will help you. I wanted to go over some updates, so we'll go over that in a second. Okay, so then I have these layered together, and I'm only going to put tape on this one side. First of all, let's put our ribbon around there before we do that. This might be one of my favorite ribbons. Now, I do like that gingham ribbon. I know Kathy said she hopes we never get rid of it. I hope we never get rid of it either. But this was probably my second favorite, is this glittery white ribbon. So there we go. We're just gonna layer that there, and then we're gonna add this right here. And then this will tuck up underneath there, like that. So there's your corner tuck, okay? I did go ahead of time and I stamped our little gnome here. Isn't he adorable? I colored him in with the blends, and now we're gonna pop him up. Just put him here in the corner. I have this little greeting, and this is, I forget which label set it is from, but I had a whole bunch of them laying on my desk over there, so I just did it, and I used this greeting from the Country Floral or the Country Boutique set. It's just wanted to say, and we'll pop that up as well. So this could be anything. Just wanted to say hello, just wanted to say happy birthday, just wanted to say you're wonderful, anything like that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to stick this up here because I didn't leave enough room down there for this one. So you can just do whatever you want. And then I have these in color gems that I'm just going to use just to decorate with. And there we go. And there you go. So there is your little corner tuck mystery stamping project for today. So you can use this for anything. I'm excited to see what you guys use to make yours, but I will post this as well. Isn't he adorable? Our little mystery gnome. Okay guys, so that's your mystery project. Now, I do have some prize patrol to do, and there was something that I was gonna say and then I lost my train of thought, which happens all the time because I'm getting old. Okay. I have a birthday at the end of the month, and it's not a milestone birthday, but it's getting close. Okay, all right, guys, we have some prizes I'm going to give away for Prize Patrol. Oh, I wanted to go over upcoming dates. Okay, so our monthly team gathering is via Zoom, and it is the second Thursday of every month. So it'll be, unless we have a Saturday morning event. So we will have one in February and March for sure, and again in April. Our next, I'll have to let you know when our next Saturday morning one is, because we have those catalog change dates, because this catalog will go to the end of April. The annual catalog will run to the end of April. The big catalog starts in May, but May is a really crazy month here. I have 2 new grandbabies that are due in May. They're due 10 days apart. Also May is the Norway incentive trip, and we are going. We have not been on the trip. We have not taken the trip. I've earned the trips, but we haven't taken the trips since 2019. We cashed out in Maui, and then of course they didn't do the trip last year. They did something different. So anyway, so we will be in Norway, but I want you to mark your calendar for this very, very special event. The very last weekend in April, April the 28th and 29th. It's a Friday evening and a all-day Saturday event. Jody and I are planning our Connect and Create in-person demonstrator event. We have several guest stampers lined up. We have some guest speakers. Elizabeth Belleville, our DDM, is actually coming from the home office to spend the weekend with us. So we are working. Registration for that will be out probably end of February, beginning of March. Mark your calendar. If you're local, you can commute. If you want to spend the night, you can. We're actually having it this year at the Rhodes Grove camp, where we have our weekend retreats. So there is lodging available for those that need it or want it. Also, what was I going to say? Also, if you're long distance and you don't want to make the trip, we are offering a to-go option with videos and everything as well. So that is the last weekend in April, okay? All right, so mark your calendar for that. Okay, let's get to their prize patrol. Actually, first, before we do prize patrol, before I forget, I want to thank my team. I am not Superwoman. It does take a village to do these, or a tribe, I should say, to do these events. So first of all, I want to thank my behind the scene people. I have a whole event teams that work with me. They work with me on all my bigger events. And so let's give a shout out to our Stampin' Twins, Edith and Esther Graybill, and also Sandy Leister and Deb Furman. They are the ones that help with the make and takes, with the cutting, the packing, the die cutting, everything, getting everything ready for you guys. So let's give them a big shout out, because I would not be able to do it without them. Also, my great demonstrator team that worked this morning. Those projects were amazing. I don't even have to think about what I'm doing for the next couple months with my classes because of this event. And that's why we do these events. So it makes those who are business stampers, makes their job a little bit easier. And also those of you that are just creative stampers, it gives you a fun outlet, some fun projects to do. So those stampers this morning were Kathy Kartak, Nancy Amato, Salima, and also Janet Barone. We had 2 brand new people on. They did amazing. We had a little bit of technical difficulty. We worked through all that. Everything went pretty smoothly. And I want to thank you all for investing your time and your money into this event. And to me, I appreciate all of you. Okay, guys, let's go with our Prize Patrol. And then afterwards, I will be posting pictures of the make and take, pictures of the mystery stamping project. Also, the PDFs for all the make and takes will be posted as well. Okay, let me see here. The first thing that I'm giving away is I'm giving away these new decorative masks. Okay, so the winner for that is Linda Thompson. These will go out in the mail on Tuesday because Monday the mail does not go. Oh, these are my favorite. These are one of my favorites, new ones. The flat adhesive backed pearls. And they will go to Cindy Drivelibus. I always butcher your name, Cindy. I'm so sorry. The next thing, look at these guys, gorgeous purples. These are my, purple is my color. So these are the opaque adhesive back gems. And they are going to Salima. Yes, thank you for demonstrating, and you get the little prize there. Okay, and these, I think our gems are have some really cool colors, guys. This is like crumb cake and navy, enamel dot essentials. And they go to Esther. Alrighty, and let's give away this Cane Weave 3D embossing folder. This is a pretty cool embossing folder. It actually is very deep. It embosses a nice deep image. Okay, and that will go to Brooke Alden. Yay. Let's see what I have here. Oh, look at these guys. The small blending brushes. These are perfect for little tiny areas. And don't we love our blending brushes? So now we have the bigger size ones and now the small ones. And these go to Judy Ward. There we go. I have the new Memories and More pack. This one is Enjoy the Adventure Memories and More. I love our Memories and More. You know what I love our Memories and More for? I mean, I love them to scrapbook, and I wish I could have time to do some scrapbooking, but I really love them for card making, and they're a great fundraiser. Jody designs always a class, and we offer it to our customers for Sweet Grace Ministries, which is an amazing ministry, and we always use these Memories and More cards. Barbara Horn, they are yours. Yay. Okay, I have some Country Gingham paper. I didn't see a lot of Country Gingham used this morning, but I want to tell you, I've already went through 2 packs of this myself. It is so cool. So the winner of the Country Gingham DSP is Jean Dyer. Put that there. The winner of the floral paper, the gorgeous fancy flora that Nancy demonstrated. is Carol Slack. And I have one more. We have the new Raindrop embossing folder. And that will go to Lynn Burris. Alrighty. So I will pop all these goodies in the mail on Tuesday. Your packets, if you have not got them already, they should be on their way. We will be posting the projects so you can see them. But I want to shout out again and thank everybody for everything that you did today. Thank you for joining me. Go out, enjoy your weekend. I think it's going to be gray here in Pennsylvania again. I know, I tell my customers all the time, we don't have winter anymore, we have gray. And so it's going to be another gray day.